Welcome to the practice, beautiful yogis. So, today we're doing our short flow for the low back. This is the most common request that I get during my classes because lots of people can feel that area in the body. There's lots of stiffness from sitting down, from maybe improper posture, maybe from some other reasons. But let's go ahead and try to release the tension. We will begin today in the child's pose. So bringing your knees together, go ahead, stretch your hands forwards, and then release your forehead to the floor. Maybe roll it from side to side, allowing yourself to transition into your body, to transition on your mats, closing your eyes and clasping the jaw, taking full and deep breaths in and out through the nose. And of course, right away, draw your attention to your back. Go ahead, scan through it. Notice if there's any tension, any stiffness. Notice if you feel any pain even by being here. Notice if you feel the release in your low back pain from this pose. Just acknowledging what is. Taking one more inhale. Gently lift your head, walk your hands slightly to the right, stretch for the left side of your body, eventually pulling the crown towards the floor. Inhale, lift up. Go ahead, walk your hands to the other side. And exhale, soften the crown down. Inhale, lift. Walk your hands forward and then slide them on both sides of your face and lift up into all fours. Inhale, cat and cow, open your heart. And exhale, rounds. Inhale, begin this motion from your sacrum, lifting it up, creating a wave throughout your spine. And exhale, draw the sacrum down and notice how it creates the wave in opposite direction. Inhale once again, lifting the sacrum, open the chest. And exhale, pull the sacrum down and round. Now close your eyes a couple more times this way, drawing all the attention to your spine, noticing how everything in the body is connected by how simply moving your sacrum, you're actually engaging and changing the position of the whole torso. And when you finished your last exhale, come back to the neutral position. Walk your palms a couple of inches forward. Take full inhale and begin big circles with your whole body. Pulling the pelvis back, sitting down, leaning forward, and then again drawing the body back. Now open your knees a little bit wider if it feels better. Go ahead, bend your elbows if needed. The idea to make very big circle to increase the amplitude of your movements. Lots of times the problems in the back also have to do with your hips. So by getting into the hip joints, by releasing the tension there is a big chance that you will reduce your discomfort in the low back. Now go ahead, switch the direction, moving in opposite way. Go ahead, explore how deep you can go, how far you can stretch. I challenge you to explore your own body. Still breathing deeply, smoothly, allowing the constant flow of breath to flow through your body. And then when you finish your next cycle, come back to the neutral position. Bringing your knees together, walk your palms even more forward, and then tucking your toes under, lift the pelvis back and up. Now go ahead, open your feet wider than your hips. Create lots of space for your pelvis, for the sacrum, for the low back, and of course, bend your knees. So be very generous. We're not working on the hamstrings today. We're opening your back. So the more your bends in the knees, the more you will be able to stretch and extend through the spine. Inhale, draw the sacrum up. And on exhale, soften the chest towards the floor, creating more space between the vertebrae, allowing the discs between the vertebrae to extend, to bring more fluid into them so that you can lengthen through the spine a little bit more. If it feels right, you can sway the hips from side to side. So take full deep inhale. And on exhale, eventually walk your feet forwards towards your hands. Open your feet as wide as your hips or even wider. Bend your knees once again a lot. Clasping your hands on the elbows and soften the torso down. Inhale, come gently up. Straighten your spine, extend even more for the side body. And exhale, gently melt down. You're welcome to sway the torso from side to side. Maybe rolling your head from side to side. Closing your eyes. And the more you're bending the knees, the longer will be your low back. This pose is also known as the Waterfall Pose. So you're more than welcome to imagine that the water is rushing down from your sacrum through your spine, for the neck, for the head, releasing onto the mat through your crown. And as it's pouring down your back, it removes all the tension, the stiffness, the pain, and the discomfort with it. Take one more inhale. And on exhale, go ahead, release the hands down. Now straighten your knees this time. Take full inhale, lengthen the crown forwards. And on exhale, go ahead and walk your torso to the right. Take deep inhale in. And exhale, go ahead and walk your hands all the way to the left. Take full inhale here. And exhale, come back to the center. Open your feet a little wider. Bend your knees, sink your pelvis down, bringing your torso parallel to the floor. So now your back is very straight. You can stay here, propping yourself onto the fingertips. Or if you want to work a little bit more, reach your hands forwards. Now on inhale, can you extend more for the right fingertips, pulling the right sit bone back, getting even longer for the right side of your body. And on exhale, go ahead, extend for the left fingers, pulling the left sit bone back. Take fullest inhale in. And on exhale, maybe release the hands on both sides of your body. Inhale, reach forward softly. Exhale back. Engage your core, lift it up. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. One more time. Inhale forwards. Exhale softly. Pull it back. Inhale, reach the hands forwards. And on exhale, palms to the mat. And then go ahead and sink your pelvis down, coming into Malasana pose. If you need to, you can open your feet sideways. Now, ideally, we want to keep them parallel to each other, but if that's not happening yet, opening them to the side is actually fine as well. Bringing the palms together to your heart. Now, see if you can press with your upper arms into your thighs, and then go ahead and press your thighs back into your upper arms. So you're creating that position here. And the more you're hugging the limbs towards each other, the more your body will counteract by softening the pelvis down, straightening your spine, creating lots of space for your low back. If you can, close your eyes and stay a couple more breaths here. If your heels don't touch the floor in this pose, you're always welcome to roll the mat, creating extra height.
You can also place the pillow under the heels, or you can lift up and stay on your toes. Take one more inhale in Malasana. And on exhale, go ahead, release your hands down and then sweep them back. Very gently bring the pelvis to the floor. So make sure that we're not falling down, pressing onto the sacrum. This is a very gentle area. Yes, instead we're carefully transitioning to sit down. Coming into the straddle pose. Open your feet wide. Now, I don't want you to open them to the maximum. So maybe find your maximum first and then bring your feet a little bit closer. Remember, we're working on keeping the spine straight. If you're rounding for the torso here, find the pillow and sit up on it. Now, everyone, let's actually manually move the glutes back. So you're rolling them under and back, allowing yourself to tap in deeper into your sitting bones. Inhale, reach the hands up and over your heads. Extend through both sides of your torso. Keep your spine very long. And on exhale, release the hands on both sides. Now imagine as someone pulling you to the right, lean your torso, keep both sides of the body long and straight. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale to the left, one hip will be lifting up. That's totally fine. You will feel like you're walking with your hips. Now, the thing to watch out is that I would like you not to round for the torso to go deeper. I really want you to keep your body absolutely straight because we're not stretching the side body. Once again, we're working on lengthening your spine. Once I told you during this series that the same pose done with different intention will have completely different outcomes. So stay mindful and work on your spine today. Eventually come into the center, reach your hands up and over, and on exhale this time interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind your head. Inhale, extend up for the crown. And on exhale, pull the elbows back, pressing the shoulder blades into your chest, opening your heart. Inhale here. And exhale, soften the torso just an inch forwards. Keep your spine straight, keep pressing the pelvis down. Take full inhale, extend, extend, extend. And exhale, go another inch forwards. So if you're noticing that your low back is starting to round, back off. Don't go any deeper. One more inhale in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And exhale, go as far forward as your body allows you. Keep your spine straight. It's not about going deep, it's about strengthening your back. Take one more inhale. You should feel lots of work right now for your legs, for the whole torso. And exhale, release everything down. So let's go ahead, strengthen the spine for a little bit more, and then we will shift to relax. So transition onto your belly, coming into the Cobra Pose. Release the forehead to the mat, bring your palms on both sides of your ribs. Press 10 toes onto the floor. Ground the tops of the feet so much that your kneecaps are lifting. Pull the outer hips down towards the ground and lift the inner thighs up towards the ceiling to widen for your low back. Now go ahead, hug the elbows closer to each other behind your spine. And on the inhale, without pressing into your hands, lift your head, your shoulders, and the chest up. So the arms are very soft here. And exhale, vertebra by vertebra, release down. With your breath, two more times. Inhale, lift up, fire up the legs, go a little bit higher. And exhale, soften down. Last one, inhale. This time, press through your palms gently. Lift halfway up, elbows pointing back. Pull the shoulder blades forward, open your chest. And exhale, go ahead and soften the torso down. Now, this time, reach your hands forward. So, we're gonna do the last pose for today's practice. You can keep your forehead on the mat. Inhale, reach the right hand and left leg up. So this is half lotus, half shalabhasana pose. And it's not about how high you can lift your limbs, but can you extend in opposite directions, creating lots of space for your body. And then exhale, soften them down. Inhale, reach the right leg and left hand up. Roll the left palm towards your head so it's facing the center. And then exhale, soften everything down. Take a moment here. Find your breath. Reconnect with your heartbeat. And when you're ready, inhale. Reach both hands, reach both legs up. Exhale, slide the hands back, lift your chest a little bit higher. And inhale, reach the hands forwards. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Inhale, forwards. Now keep flowing couple more times. Just notice if you're sweeping the hands back and forwards, that's the work in your back is also transitioning from your low back more to the middle back. So just acknowledge what is happening in your spine. And then when you're ready, reach your hands forwards. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, place one palm on top of the other. Release your forehead down. Release your feet. And then go ahead, roll the hips from side to side. Shaking everything off. And eventually come to complete stillness. And in this pose, which is called a crocodile pose, we will take Shavasana today. So go ahead, start melting the body down, closing your eyes, softening your face. As you're grounding down, start withdrawing your senses. Starting to let go of the sounds around you. And simply observing the sounds of your own body. Hearing and feeling your breath. And maybe hearing or feeling your heartbeats. Shavasana. Final relaxation. And slowly start to bring your awareness back into your body.
If you need to rest for longer, you're more than welcome to stay here. And if you're ready to transition, slowly bring your palms on both sides of your ribs. Tuck your toes under, lift up, and then go ahead and transition into a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, keeping your spine straight. Taking a moment to scan your body from the crown to the toes, noticing how your back is feeling. There's a Chinese proverb that says, "We are as young as our spine is flexible." So it's very important to keep your back working, to keep it long and strong and stretched so that you can do all the things for yourself, with your family, staying healthy and staying happy. Take one more inhale, breathing in the gratitude for everything your body was capable of doing today. And exhale, releasing the tension, removing the tension, the stiffness, the stagnation. One more time, just like that. Inhale, breathe in the gratitude. Feel yourself with this feeling. And exhale, release the heaviness out. Gently bring the palms together at your heart, and then bringing them to your forehead. Bow forward. Namaste. Thank you for the beautiful practice, and have a magical rest of the day.